Hello, this is Alison Buchanan of Corney and Barrow interviewing Nicolas Rossignol of Domaine Rossignol in Gervais-Chambertin. We've been delighted to work with the Rossignol family for many, many years. Can you remember how many? Yeah.
Nearly 40 years.
Nearly 40 years.
I
think before our time. I think so. Now, obviously, today we are tasting largely the 2016 vintage, which was clearly very challenging. How did you act at the Domaine against those challenges?
For us, 16 was very bad at the beginning because of the frosts. On the 27th of April, got frosts and lost a lot of grapes in quantity at the end. And after we had a very bad weather with rain and wet and grey, and the vines suffer against with that style of weather. But it has stopped. This weather stopped at the end of June, but the flower happened quite late. That's why we have harvested quite late. And after we had a nice summer and a nice beginning of autumn, so with nice conditions to have a nice maturity. So low quantities, but with nice ripeness. So it was quite good at the end.
Were all the vineyards affected by the frost?
We have 13 hectares, 11 hectares in Gervais and 2 hectares in the Beaune area. But the Beaune area had a lot of damage. The Beaune area lost a lot. And in Gervais we have lost both in the Burgundy area, so straight Bourgogne, regional appellation, and also with the Chambertin. So,
and you have been working on biodynamic for a long, long time.
Yes, we began
20 years ago.
Yes.
Was that more difficult or was that helpful?
It was helpful because we know more and we can understand more and act differently than we did before. But we've seen that the frost vines, the vines were the frosts were more sensible with the mildew and the bad weather than the others, even in the same area. So it was quite difficult to fight with our vines, but we did it. So
well done. And here we're in the Institute of Engineering and Technology.
Yes.
We were just wondering, over the last 10 years or so, with advances in technology in both the vineyard and in the cellar,
yes,
have you noticed improvements or changes?
Changes. We have better weather predictions. I think it's one of the best improvement in technology you can have, because when we work with biodynamic or organic, we're only with copper or sulfur, so in the vineyard. So we have to follow which weather we are going to have next day or 2 or 3 days after.
Well,
so the precision of the weather is increasing a lot. For me, it's the best thing to related with technology.